San Francisco. Now we start off on Camino, right, with Starkiller kind of breaking out of his prison almost, right? Yeah. I'm here with Julio, who's the executive producer of the game. Now, Julio, this is not a play the movie game. It's actually an original story set between episodes 3 and 4 of Star Wars, right?
Yes, that's correct. A highly anticipated sequel to The Force Unleashed 1, where we really re-envisioned the Force. We worked on making sure that the implementation of the gameplay would allow you to feel like the most badass Jedi in the universe.
So when you were approaching
Force Unleashed 2, and we've got tons of feedback about very specific things that they felt like we could work on to make better. For example, the targeting system, our camera, our motion in the character itself, and the Force powers, how we could connect the Force powers with the world better. So we spent a lot of development time making sure that those were improved so that when our fans play it again, they see the improvements and they can immerse themselves in the story and in the gameplay.
All right.
So right after Camino, Starkiller has just taken Darth Vader's ship. He's headed to Cato.
I was expecting Lord Vader.
The Jedi. Where is he?
Oh, he's alive. For the moment. He's been in the arena for 7 days. What are the Imperial security codes for this sector? The security codes.
Force powers along the way, including some new ones, and it makes for a very exciting sort of visceral experience because Starkiller has a lot to discover and a lot of questions, unanswered questions about cloning and his identity.
And he has 2 lightsabers now.
Lightsabers, yes, very
dual wield throughout the entire game?
Yeah, throughout the entire game. You know, the whole combat system's been renovated and redesigned and smoothed out. The camera, the targeting system, the combo system, everything you can think of, we try to take to the next level in The Force Unleashed 2.
What is your favorite move you can dual
You know, we have
wield?
this feature in the game called Force Fury where you're able to save up a meter of all your Force powers. And when you do that, you unleash your Force powers even to a bigger level. So normally you can just grip some Stormtroopers, now you can grip an AT-ST and crush it, and just like you would an aluminum can. Throw
roll it down?
Yeah, go bowling for troopers. Yeah, you can, yeah. My personal favorite are these grapple moves. You know, the camera comes in really close, you do a grapple, which is, 2 buttons together, and suddenly you have this really great cinematic payoff, and it feels really cool.
Wow.
Stuff in there. You can basically find different lightsaber crystals. You can change it to whatever you want.
Now, what are some of the...
Well, there's Force Grip, obviously, which was in the first game.
Yep.
Force Grip comes back in a major way, and we got to refine that as well. You know, with the new refined targeting system, what we've done is we've looked at things that players really like to intuitively grab in the game, and we make those available to you right away.
All right.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. And you got a couple things going for it. First of all, it's clean.
Tonight, you will fight for me. I will fight for you.
You mind trick a couple of the more powerful ones to distract them. Clean up these guys that are picking at you with laser shots, and then you can come back and wipe these guys out. So that's one thing. But then on top of that, it's just really fun. Like, it's funny to watch these guys go at each other and just get fooled and tricked into fighting each other or throwing themselves into harm's way, and it just adds a whole other...
I can't do this anymore!
Vader's clutches and leaps off what seems to be the tallest building in Camino.
Right.
You're absolutely just zipping through streaks of lightning are striking. You're destroying everything in your path, fighting TIE fighters on the way down. It's a really intense intro to the game.
Now
which we've already talked about, the water world. We've got Cato Nemoidia, which we see a brief glimpse of in episode 3. And then we're also the rebel ship called the Salvation. This is about, a little over half to 3/4 of the way through the game.
Okay.
Starkiller has left Cato Nemoidia. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
This level is really focused on you moving through this rebel ship as it's being kind of attacked by what you don't know. You're chasing Boba Fett, who has your girlfriend, and
Why is this such a dark level? Because it was supposed to be this.
And there's this flip and this major contrast of kind of the emotions that you're going through. And what we did was choose this theme that we refer to as monster in the house. The Salvation, the rebel ship, is very much a haunted house level as you move through.
Now, who are you going to be going up against on the Salvation?
There is a whole new bag of tricks as far as enemies are concerned that will be revealed to you on the Salvation. One of my technically mutated, almost lobotomized, crazy stormtrooper that can cloak himself.
A wacky stormtrooper?
He's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts.
A better term on a level like this. I mean, are there certain ways you have to use force powers, using the environment to take them down? How do you interact with them?
In various ways. And as you've probably noticed, we've pushed scale to a tremendous level with The Force Unleashed 2. We really, environmental interaction, using the world around you, using this
unique and also, re-envision Star Wars.